Hey, what's up guys? It's Elliot. I'm back, and if you've noticed, the past couple weeks I haven't uploaded any videos for a number of reasons, number one of which is I've needed some time to sharpen my axe. And what that means is if you're always chopping, working in any endeavor that is, expression of who you are, you'll find that you grow dull after a while. Now you might not notice this, but I notice this. So sharpening your axe is a concept by which you take some time off to hone your skills, to develop yourself, to go in, especially if you're always going out. And making these videos every day is a pure expression of me letting my energies out. So taking some time off for myself has been beneficial. And as I'm going to describe within the next few minutes, I also invite you to take some time off from whatever it is that you're doing. It can't be summertime all the time. If it's always summer, there's sun that will scorch the earth. You need winters, you need falls, so that you can have a prolific spring. And these times that we take off from whatever it is that we do, I don't care if it's strength training, I don't care if it's school, you need these times for winter, for recovery, for rejuvenation, for sharpening your axe. And like I said, I invite you guys to do the same thing, and that's what I gleaned after several weeks of reflection on what it is that I actually do. In fact, what it is that holds the foundation for our relationship with one another. Because as strange as it may seem, I'm talking to a glass lens and you're looking at a freaking computer screen or a tablet or your phone, but there's still a relationship because we're interacting with one another. And I've had some time to think about what are we doing? What are we up to? Why do I talk to you? And why do you listen to me? And I've come to a few different ideas that I wanted to clarify because I've been doing this for so long, but also pinpoint or highlight so that we can continue to move forward and so that we can do this and have a symbiotic relationship so that we can all grow stronger, because that is the goal. Everything that I offer you guys comes in the form of an invitation. And the reason why is because I have nothing permanent, nothing true, nothing right, nothing concrete to give anyone. You see, I have low self-esteem. It may sound strange. Elliot, you're so dynamic, you're so prolific, you're so motivating. You have the courage to get on this camera every day. You have a lot of interesting things to say, but how could your self-esteem be just as low as mine? The reason why I do what I do, the reason why I am so happy to share these ideas with you guys is because I'm working every single day on the same problems that you guys offer me through the questions that you send. I'd like to say, or it'd be nice, or perhaps others would appreciate seeing me as someone sitting up on a higher chair or a higher horse than the rest of us. But it's not the fact. The fact is that I'm probably lower than you in many ways. I'm behind you in many ways. And in that, I'm always trying to catch up, so I'm neurotic. I always talk about, breaking up neurotic holding patterns and how I become neurotic. The reason why I'm so obsessed with that is because I am neurotic. I'm always reading, I'm always studying, I'm always experimenting, I'm always experiencing life so that I can figure this thing out. One of the things I've figured out is that there's nothing to figure out. That's for another video. So when I come to you with my advice, you guys love, and I love answering your questions because I know that the majority of you that I'm answering these questions for are a few years younger than me. So I'm basically just stepping out of some of the pits that you're in. And not all of our circumstances and situations are exactly the same, but there are principles. That's one of the things that I've discovered in my trying to catch up, trying to be good enough, trying to live life to the fullest potential allowed to me, growing to become the strongest version of myself, and inviting you as I go along, showing you what I've discovered. One of the things I've realized that they're principles. They're just a handful. The content of the questions that you guys ask me, the content of the answers that I give you are not nearly as important as the context. That means that the container through which all of the different flavors are dropped in is more important than the flavor that's dropped in or poured into the bowl. And there are only a handful of bowls or a handful of cups. And those are the things that I try to approach my conversation with you through. getting to the root issues, getting to why is it that we're having these problems? Why is it that these things keep showing up? Why is it that I can't get over my low self-esteem? Why is it that I don't have the courage? Why is it that I'm not strong enough? Why is it that I'm not brave enough? Why is it that I am not enough? And there are a handful of principles, guiding principles, that will answer that question. You know, so sometimes people want to know, why is it that Elliot feels that he can answer questions about sex? Why is it that Elliot thinks that he can answer questions about psychology, philosophy, religion? Because those things are just the flavor of the juice that's in a container through which I am approaching you. It's the bigger picture, if you will. Do you understand? So as we move forward, as I work tirelessly on myself, and as I work to support you in becoming the strongest version of yourself, I just wanted to lay this short conversation out so that we can move forward. And I feel confident in my not having to prove anything. I have nothing to prove. I don't want to be right. I don't want to prove anybody else wrong. I don't want to be a guru of sorts. I don't want to be anything beyond an older brother, perhaps, a friend that you can lean on in times where you're confused. There are times where I'm confused, I don't know what's going on, I don't know who to talk to. I go to mentors, I read books, and hopefully I can offer you that same type of mentorship. And that's it, my friends. I enjoy doing this. I appreciate your ears, because without your ears and your eyes, nothing that I offer the world means anything. There's no one to receive it. And I'm happy that you're here to receive it. So that's it. I'm going to continue with the next video. I'm going to just start banging them out right now, answering your questions, but not necessarily giving you an answer, but giving you a perspective, some ideas, perhaps a tool that you can use as you move forward. Peace!